The weird computer stuff continues, but I've got a fix. This means the stream kind of starts like this instead of with me actually in game. You know, it's okay. Good day. I asked my daughter what she wanted for dinner last night, and she said a phaser. I hope you have fun at F&M. A phaser. As in Carl Phaser. She did later add that she would like sushi. But her first answer was just, I want chocolate for dinner. Specifically phaser. She won't eat other chocolate. Which, I mean, is pretty damn funny as far as I'm concerned. That works for factory. I'm gonna need a little bit more ammo for this thing, just in case it doesn't work out. Okay. Oh. That looks like I had a grizzly and it got used up. You know what? That's okay. We can just bring in the components of a grizzly. There we go. We got everything we need. What else would I want for factory? Z is more of a sound right here. Phaser. It's Putzer. Phaser. Phaser. Okay, Phaser. Paul Phaser. I've been doing Duolingo Spanish for Putzer. Okay. Putzer. I will tell the little one that it's a Fatser. I've been doing Duolingo Spanish for like almost a year, and the way things are going, I'm like, I probably should have continued on Finnish or picked French. Oh Lord! All right, I'm stalling now because I don't want to go to factory. Bonjour. Just sold all my Ushankas. I want to work on the Jaeger tasks. I think that's the best thing I can be doing, which means I really need to just knock this out. There's no Finnish word for unicorn or rainbow? I can understand the unicorn. Like that's an English mythological thing. Why would there be a word for it? But surely you have rainbows. There's rain and sun in Finland. Ah, okay. So she's already perfectly bilingual. I'm working on, like, I remember asking you particularly almost a year ago what I could do to help Tracy learn a second language. And you were like, speak it around her. So I have been, but the problem was I didn't know it. So I've been working on Duolingo Spanish and then talking to Tracy in Spanish and getting her Spanish books from the library. And she's learned a little bit of it. She likes me to call her Mija, which means my daughter. We've done a little bit of that, but I still can't quite follow it. But that's a really good idea, especially as she starts to get more TV time. Sorry for all the sniffles. I'm still a little under the weather. But I feel so much better than I did the last week. Yeah, she gets about 15-minute doses. She can sit through a Bluey pretty happily. The thing is, she likes the Magic Xylophone one, so she usually just wants to watch that one over and over and over. Well, I say over and over and over. She'll watch it today, and then 2 days from now, and then another 2 days. But it's a really good idea. Answer. I got to remember that. Man, I'm going factory with a Mosin. I hate this quest line. It is my least favorite quest line in all of Tarkov. It's really hard and really annoying to do. Thank you, Brad. How have you been? Glad to hear it. Up, 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 up. There you go. That's why factory is so much fun. Never saw them. The other option is to go minimally geared, but I don't know any way to do this quest other than to just throw your body at it. So we're going to have a lot of time to chat while I'm in the lobby, is what I'm getting at. I think I should probably not carry grenades in with me because I'm going to go through a lot of deaths and not have a lot of opportunities to use them. I think I'm okay bringing a body armor. I think I'm going to stop wasting helmets on it. We'll try to gear up quickly. With an earpiece, because I'm going to be done with these body armors shortly anyway. Yeah, let's not think about this too much. If we're going to get this done, this is probably how I have to do it. At least the queues are a lot faster the last time than they were the last time I had to do this. How do you get through this quest, Darmist? Two-minute load-ins? Good enough. So I did try this yesterday while she was napping, and it didn't work because I was up in the rafters. And I think I can't be up in the rafters, even though that's my inclination is to go crab walk in the rafters. I was too far away. I got a headshot. I was just too far away. An exciting raid so far. These guys are terrified of me. Imagine bringing in a 5-man. I think that was them trying to bait me, and this guy's looking where I was. All right, fine. I got one of them, and I terrorized a 5-man on factory. I'm pretty happy with that. 16 shots, 16 hits? I don't know that I believe that. I mean, that's one advantage of running after a 5-man on factory is they can't hear anything because they're all so loud, and I can hear everything. So I was able to outflank them. I probably should have tried to flank again instead of pushing somebody with a Mosin. I was trying to. I was trying to jump down onto the cargo container. But that makes me believe that I can do this. Maybe even today. It also really made me wish I had a grenade. We're going to need to buy some more Mosins. Let's see what kind of deal we can get on a Mosin carbine. A cheap one here that's not that busted. Got all the pieces. Even comes with some F&J. All right. You're gonna have to buy some more ammo. I really like LPS, but it's expensive as crap. But per pack. I don't quite understand what that means. But you got to spend money. Pew pew. So I'll do it. So we weren't going to bother with a helmet. We were going to bother with body armor. Mostly old busted body armors. Like, that's okay. What else do we need? I'm a warrior. Man, if I can have another raid like that one, I'll be incredibly happy. It was fun just to harass that big gaggle of nerds. No, another reason I pushed is because I wanted the kill. And I needed to be closer for the kill to count. This is a tough quest. And it was almost easy. I don't know. I feel like I should have been more patient. I was worried about player scavs coming in. There was a lot of stuff I was thinking about. I need to be better about articulating that too while I'm playing. To level up like as a streamer. Much to work on. Give me that same spawn. That spawn was great. It was not that spawn. Got one. That's okay. Just need one more. How am I shooting 4 times and getting 5 hits? These must be bullets fragmenting or something. All right. So here's the thing. I also have Wounded Beast, which is pretty easy to do on Factory. You got to land headshots, but I've already got to land headshots. And now that we've got a fracture, maybe we work on that too. Bloody terrifying. All right. Still got plenty of crappy armors. And it's not like the guns are expensive. Nothing wrong with that one. Front sight, rear sight, good to go. And these things are annoying to top load. Go, go, go. I need a painkiller. I have a painkiller. Heavily wounded? No, bro. I got a broken arm. I'm not heavily wounded. I'm feeling pretty happy. Let's check the news and ruin that. Yep. All seems bad. What's up, Dual Master? I got 2 of my close range Mosin kills in 30 minutes, so I'm pretty happy. I still need 1 more. But I want to just get this done and see if I can get Wounded Beast done and then move on to some more Jaeger tasks. I hadn't really been pushing those, so that's what I want to get done this morning. I usually do Wounded Beast with a shotgun, but since I've got 1 left and plenty of painkillers, I'm going to try this one. I mean, they're difficult. Oh, I can just hide in here until this kicks in. Unless somebody rushes my spawn, in which case there's not a whole lot I can do. I think this is another 5-man. It sounds like it. Oh, crap. Well, we'll let them kill that. That one's done at least. I not get out there? It's not. Man, I was a second too slow on that one, but it's okay. We got the task done I wanted to get. No more Mosins. Now, I do have a use for these shotguns because I have found that you can get. Don't want to remove the flyer. Sure. Headshots pretty reliably with buckshot. Because you're not going to pin somebody's armor. And that's usually how I do this task, the Wounded Beast. I'm pretty tickled I was able to complete that in about half an hour. I also can't believe somebody literally walked past me wearing a face shield and didn't see me. That helped. Let's stash these. We don't need them anymore. Carrying that around. All right, so for this, I don't love using these headphones, but I've got them. I may as well. This is missing a plate. But as long as it's a back plate, I don't super care. And I think we can just jam these shotguns with some buckshot. A bunch of AP-20, that's not what I need, because I need headshots. So we're just going to have to buy some buckshot. This gets us shooter part 4, which is eliminate PMC operatives from over 80 meters using a bolt action. We can work on that while we're doing shooter born. And this is secured perimeter, which wants us to kill things in factory anyway. Like, it's a good reason to take a shotgun in and try to do this. Let's get us some express buckshot. Say about 40 of them. Drop a couple in here. I wouldn't mind having some additional heals. I feel like I need a lot, so we'll just bring that in. May as well have another heavy bleed since that one's borked. And all we need to do is let the trimmer hit. Somebody take the tip off of this? No, they didn't. Okay. Let the trimmer hit. Take our ibuprofen. Go pew pew. All right, I'm going to queue into factory. Apparently, we're just running factory all day today, but you know what? That's okay. Take a quick tinkle, and we'll work some more on Jaeger task. I think I'm getting better. I can remember spending not quite an entire day. If I say an entire day, I mean an entire day of streaming, 2 hours, trying to get that first task done. And I think it's a combination of a little more knowledge and a little less fear. Like, yeah, you're going to die. But it worked. I guess I could also try some other weapons too if I'd like, and I might. We'll see how many kits I throw at this. These armors were getting low-ish durability anyway. I'm mostly okay with them disappearing if they have to. You still need to hide a minute if we can and let our trimmer kick in. This is a pretty decent place to hide. Give me the trimmer, please. Thank you. There's some door I'm supposed to breach somewhere, and I don't quite know where it is. This might be it. Yeah. And I kind of need people to come in here. I think I need dorms 203. Dabs are coming in. need to kill scavs. Well, poop. We completed another quest. Let's take it one piece at a time and be happy. There's somebody hiding there with an ump that I didn't know about. But I can get tripwires now. That's kind of fun. Probably should hold on to this. I don't exactly know what it's for. I might end up wanting one. Right, so do we want to keep grinding on this? Kind of. I've got more shotguns. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with them. Like, that didn't work, but it could have. When we run out of armor, I'll stop throwing myself at this. And then decide what we want to do next. It might be buy more armor and go do this some more. I did have one extra heavy bleed with me the last time. I think I'll do that again. And we can stash some of these here for the next shotgun. Probably use a drank. Probably not the moonshine. There you go, buddy. I don't have to be using a shotgun for this. Did get an alert about the child. Let us view it. We'll just see pictures of her at school being engaged and looking at stuff and learning things. Talks about what she's learned. She's just a really cool kid. It is fun to go just pew 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 PvP, especially now that the matching times are not that bad. Yeah, I've got plenty of guns to take into this. The only thing I'm missing is some armors. So I think what I'll do after this one is get some close range guns and take them. Probably start wearing helmets too, because I'm going to have to buy decent armors instead of these like recycled ones. I'll do that till I run out of money. I guess the other option is to try to do a money run on Shoreline and take a Bolty. I don't hate that idea either, because that would give us like a way to progress on the next Tarkov shooter / shooter born in heaven and to do something different so I don't go insane trying to make this work. That's not a bad idea. I suppose the only issue is I don't have a broken arm to go back and try this some more if that's the case. But it's pretty easy to break your arm on purpose if you want to. So I think perhaps we'll do that after this run. Just give Hump Dumpster something different to do, you know? Hervetuloa. For the med tent. Gotta wait for my trimmer to kick in. Takes about 10 seconds. Any minute now. Oh crap, I accidentally healed it. Alright. And I guess we don't have to wait for it. We just need to try to get to the office area and shoot people. Got one of them. Oh, dude, that sucks. What happened? That was a two-man setting up a pretty big fake, and they got me. They were just way too slow. But there's one kill for secured perimeter. I think we're going to take a little break from the factory grind and go hit a shoreline, see if we can do a bit of a money run. I'm really sorry to hear that, Auntie. Well, if it does happen, I hope that you find something better. gonna take some junky stuff in and see if we can upgrade it along the way. Like, this is pretty bad. This is all pretty bad. Left the office. They're cutting 9 people. Now I read that 3 of those will be my office. I'm really sorry to hear that. But like I said, maybe there's a silver lining somehow. Where did all my M80 go? I'm starting to run out of it, but it's okay. We'll go in very lightly armored with the idea that we're going to camp a little bit, do some pew-pew, maybe kill a scav or 2 and try to extract. We may as well set up a couple of tripwires for funsies, which means I should go get a couple of grenades for funsies. Move back to Helsinki? Okay. I didn't know you didn't like it there. I do have some other quests to do here, but I'm not really going to focus on those. My goal is going to be to maybe get a shooter-born / Tarkov shooter kill and extract with a little bit of loot. And to catch a little break from factory. Yeah, I guess you've built a life there. So that makes sense. What are things like for remote work in the EU? Certainly gone through a little bit of stash cleanup here. Fair enough. I mean, those sound like a lot of problems you'd have in any large city. Remote work is no bueno. That sucks, dude. So, what else could we do on Shoreline while we're there? Like, we've got courtesy visit, so we could run around the swamp a little bit. Okay, okay. So getting a job that's remote work from Denmark isn't great because you might need to be there tomorrow. I was able to work remotely on the West Coast with a company that was on the East Coast for a while. And that was handy. They'd let me Skype into meetings when I needed to. Okay. Well, when will you know? Like, this is maybe an American thing, but if it was me and I was worried about it and it's Friday and I've got a weekend to go through, I'd call my boss and say, "Hey, bro, I'm on vacation. I checked my emails. Am I getting canned? Because if I am, I'd like to use the weekend to look for a job. And if not, I'm going to participate in some kalsarikanet." Like, can you just call and ask them? I had a hell of a run earlier, Darmist. Got the close bolt range kills done in 30 minutes. Union rep and employer are legally required to negotiate for 21 days before cutting employees. 21 days is over on the 14th. Okay, so you can't call them and ask them. Did you call your union rep and ask if they're negotiating for you? I don't know. I don't like that one of my friends is anxious about something. I want to make it better. I mean, that still doesn't answer the question. What's stopping you from calling and asking? Cool, they're negotiating. Can you call one of them and be like, "Yo, dog, I was wondering." Okay, so if we want to, we could try to get the tasks done in the swamp. I don't exactly remember where all of the houses are. I'm pretty sure I could find them. Hey, neat. Apparently that's one of them. Usually there being a little more loot in this house. And this fog is bad. I think I've got to go to the church. I'm gonna try to make it into the church because I know that's one of the places I need to be. And then I'll look up where the other one is. Unless Darmist remembers. And I don't have to. Is the church not one of the places I needed to be? Harp. It's illegal for them to have decided any names. Okay. Courtesy visit. Fishermen and priests. That one? I gotta go there for, home slice anyway. So this one? Yep. Do I have to survive for that? To makes me just want to leave. Like you got to stay in for 7 minutes, I think. I don't think I've done enough to... I certainly haven't looted enough. Yeah, but I need the survived status, not the run-through status. Hang out here for a minute. Well, potentially 5 minutes. If I'm going to do that, I'd rather camp from the high ground and just camp the extract. Because we did kind of get a vibe that somebody was coming around the other way. Fog is just awful, though. I can't see crap. Somehow see a little further up on the hill. Not that I really think I could hit a headshot from there. I'd be pressed to even hit somebody. I could take the transit to Lighthouse. Then I have to play a Lighthouse raid. I didn't think about that. We're almost out. I think everybody kind of agrees that that's the worst map. Let me up. Wasn't quite what I had in mind, but it worked. Quick potty break. We'll probably do that again. I think you recommended them. I remember watching a guide on that. The streamer didn't vibe with me. Doesn't mean they're bad, obviously, just, we're all looking for different stuff. The strat was good. Didn't quite plan for that one to go that quickly, but I'll take completing 2 quests. Okay, so they really can't tell you crap until the 21 days is up. That really stinks. Like, the part that stinks is knowing that it's happening, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? We get stuck? No, there we go. Just had to complain about it. All right, so we want to turn in courtesy visit. Can't get nostalgia yet. Insiders finished. Neat. Bolt part 1 is done. Bolt part 2 is to mark the things. Not really planning to go to Shoreline to do that particular task. I need to do a money run. Good to have a lot of milk, though. If I'm going to do a money run, do it a little bit differently than this, because I kind of want to bring, like, crappy ammo, but I need to just bring a backpack and the biggest rig I have so that we can carry some junk out of there. Let's do that. All right, Hump Dumpster, let's see what you can do. I'm gonna grab a soda while we load in. We got any more Severance fans who are caught up? right, what were we doing? Looks like we were shorelining. Yeah, I need to get out with some funds so I can buy crap and take it to factory. The other option is I can use stuff from Peacekeeper to fund those adventures. 'Cause I did buy a lot of dollars to complete one of the Friend from the West quests, so I have a ton of dollars. I haven't done a lot of scav runs in the past week because I haven't felt very goodly. So shooterborn slash money run on shoreline seems to be my go-to. Like village spawn. There's a couple lines through here to catch people. So foggy. Take one more look up those stairs. That house would be a pretty good setup. How the hell do I get into it? Okay, never mind. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this from a house. Even if all I do is vendor a bunch of this crap, that could be a successful run. That felt alarmingly close. Makes me feel like somebody's in the village looking for Sanitar, and I should go try to shoot him in the back. And it's a little too foggy for me to catch a good angle. But let's go sit for a minute and see. Dude, this fog is awful. The Sanitar could be right there and I wouldn't see him. What were those pistol shots? Now it sounds like I might be moving further back to where I was. I'm going to move back closer to our initial plan. Which was just loot and get out. Definitely someone else in the village. I'm trying to take a longer angle to get there. Can't hear anything when the tea kettle's on. Somebody came through here, though. Like, that scav's walking around with an extra weapon, and he didn't kill another scav. If we survive with some junk we can sell, we're in good shape. And I probably got time for a factory run or two before we call it. Fog's cleared up a little bit. That's probably enough for us to just take this and leave. Got a backpack full of stuff, and it's not good stuff, but it's stuff I can sell. All right, I got a potty again. Sorry, I'm on a diuretic. Makes me have to pee all the time. All right, I think I'm gonna drop this, get a sufficient loadout to try a factory run, and I can do the inventory management later when kiddo's asleep or something. The opportunity to stream and play, sometimes lower. But I'm gonna plan to sell everything we got on that run. Just drop off everything that we got there and look to sell it. We're done, because they don't need all this stuff for factory run. Probably save that. Uh-oh. What's going on, Tarkov? Tarkov be freaking out. What do you got there? For M80 somewhere I can remember where it is. Don't need to carry a backpack into factory. So it's mainly just a matter of what gun I want. I don't mind this little thing. Needs a sight. Wouldn't hurt to have a flashlight. I have an MRS sitting around somewhere. That works. Having the last mag be less good is fine. I do need to quickly break an arm. We're going to visit the hideout of Bob the Boner and see if we can break an arm. Lovely hideout. Oops. 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 Oh no, I broke my arm. And bro's running out of snacks. And drinks. I don't have two tactical devices on this. Okay, no, I don't. And it does have a muzzle device. It does. All right. I think this is a reasonable labs loadout. Let's go party. Labs. Labs. Factory. We do have a broken arm. I can fund a few more attempts to via armor and helmets from Peacekeeper. $26. Good day, Sir Play. I'm currently working on Wounded Beast and Secured Perimeter. How's your wipe going? Pretty good today. I was pleased. I got the close range bolty kills done in 30 minutes. That felt really good. I've died a lot in factory getting that done, obviously, but got the quest done. I completed some shoreline quests, had a successful loot run. I'd say pretty good day for Raiden. I'm rather pleased. How are things in your world? He's got kind of a hump on his nose. Runs in my family too. Dude, congrats. That'll be me in a couple months. It's slow going here, but I'm getting there. Are you playing to max traders or going to go for Kappa? I mean, max traders is still a huge accomplishment. I've never done that either. This is my wipe, though. This is the wipe that's going to happen. You ever done it? Me neither, man. I think I want to do it this wipe. I'm gonna try. Need to wait for same. Need to wait for the trimmer to start, then we can take our painkiller and move. Give me the trimmer. Thank you. Good God, they're messing with me. I had no idea where they were the entirety of that. That's embarrassing. I guess they jumped from the rafter onto the tent? Man, I just feel stupid after that one. But I've had good runs too, so need to remember those when they happen, because that was gross. Absolutely gross. It's all right. I addled the hell out of a 5-man on factory. Had a blast doing it with a Mosin. I can handle that. I'm still getting used to the new factory. I just didn't know where they were. Let's fix it. Let's go back. All right, I've got more AK-74s, I thought. This could work. See what we can get from Peacekeeper if he's got any armor for us. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. I don't love this helmet, but I've got some helmets, so we can work with that. These are not the right mags for that. That is. Oh, there's the other ones. I hadn't really done anything with them. US ammo? I don't even know why I saved that. PRS? No, thank you. All right, we got helmets, so that's not a problem. Let's wear those. We just picked up some new contacts. I do like bringing grenades, although I'm running kind of low on them, but it'll be okay. And I bought an MRS to put on this thing. All right, I'll give it a go. Like I said, that one was embarrassing, but lights on this thing are fine. It'll be all right. Not every raid's going to be a great one, and that's kind of part of the Tarkov experience. I just had no idea where that player was. When stuff like that happens, it can lead to frustrating moments, but just got to focus on the good stuff. We got our close range bolt action kills done super quickly. We got a lot of the swamp tasks done on Shoreline. We made it out successfully of a loot run. I'm basically done with Mosins, which is fantastic. And I did it faster this wipe than I did last wipe. This is going to be our last raid, as I'm going to need to go pick up the kiddo in just a little bit. With any luck, we'll have a stream tomorrow morning. And then another one on Monday. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. Do drop a follow if you dig it. I mean, the question is, are Mosins ever really done with you? And the answer to that probably is no, not really. I may be trying to do too much working on Secured Perimeter and Wounded Beast at the same time, but I really do want to get both of them done. Trying to figure out if I should focus on getting to the office area first. But I think the Wounded Beast is the tougher one to get done, so I'm content with waiting 10 seconds, popping a painkiller, and then trying to move. It kind of does mean everybody else is in position before me. But here we are. And trimmer. For now. That one hurt. Oh, it's so close. How much damage did I do to that person? Guess we could go check it from their perspective. 163 damage absorbed by armor, 225. Yeah, I just didn't get them. Using an ump with AP armor. All right, all right, all right. We can keep running it. I guess the problem with that armor is it doesn't cover your tummy. But like I said, I'm going to call it here, and we'll be back on Saturday, probably running this GM some more. So we'll see you then. Y'all be cool, and adios.